Hello everybody, my name is Khaled Siddiqui, and as I promised you, here I'll be making a video in which I'll be showing how to use your DJI Pocket 2 with your smartphone, using your smartphone. And to do this, you have to have a wireless module, or to do it wirelessly, or you have to use the little adapter to do it with the wire. These little adapters, depending on what kind of phone you have. In my case, I have an iPhone, so I would be using the iPhone adapter. I would be using this adapter, but the best way is to do it wirelessly if you have the module. Why? Because you could still use your the joystick and whatnot. And this is the wireless module, which disengages like this and plugs here when you get the creator combo package, or you could buy that unit separately if you got the normal one without the creator combo. So here's how we connect it. In order to connect it, it's recommended that you have to go to airplane mode, because you don't want to be recording and receiving a phone call. So first turn on the airplane mode. You know that already. You turn it on with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth working, okay? Because there are two types of airplane mode. There's an airplane mode with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth off, and then there's an airplane mode where Wi-Fi and Bluetooth is on, only the antenna is off. That's the one you want, okay? So let's go and add this to the Wi-Fi. We click on the Wi-Fi and notice there is no DJI in the list of the products included. So how do I add the DJI? I turn this on. You have to have it in vertical mode when you turn it on. I've mentioned that before. This is how you turn it on. Okay, so once you turn it on, now let's go and swipe down. Okay, so pay attention, click on that gear, okay, and then click on accessory. Now click on Wi-Fi. Now it's emitting the Wi-Fi signal with the Wi-Fi password. Refresh this and there's your DJI Pocket. Click on it. What's the password? See that password there? Okay, that's the password you will enter. So we have 37. Okay, I need bigger glasses for this. 37. Is that an FB? Let me get a magnifying glass. That thing is small and I'm an old man. FB 25BB. So I go FB 25BB. All right, and join. Okay, so now it's joined. It's working together with this. If the app can see the puppy. There you go. And in the app, you come in the app and you click on the camera and click connect. And there you go. Now you have to accept it. Accept. Join. It's connecting. And there it is. So now I'm gonna leave this here and show you how to control it. So this is my phone. Okay, this is my phone. So when you come in horizontal mode, automatically all the menus will change to horizontal. So currently I'm in video mode. You could go to photo mode. You could go to, you see all these things. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm going to leave this right here so it's not completely out of the camera view, but I'm going to zoom in this so you could see what I'm talking about. Okay, so excuse the mess on my desk. So there it is. Now if I want to basically these are the things, the guidance. You have a guidance video which shows you as you press, it teaches you what each functionality is. Basically, it's like a little tutorial. The gimbal to selfie mode. This is to move the face. This is, you know, the SD card and whatnot. So basically all the settings. This is the custom settings. The glamour effect is off, anti-flicker is automatic, and the grid is off. So if you want to follow an object, it's a self-explanatory. You select that object that you want to follow. Let's say if I want to follow, let's say this thing, this object. So I put this here, right here in front of the camera, and then I select it with the thing with my hand. Okay, so that's how that is. Now next, and that's it, we're good to go. So now the focus is off. So when you want to focus, you click. This is basically the same as how you would do it in a DJI Mavic drone, you know. So let me change this to the selfie mode. Okay, so now I need to make sure the gimbal faces up. See the little 4 arrows? So you have to do this. There you go. So that's how you do it. That's me. My glasses, eyeglasses. Okay, if I want to go to the left, I go this way. If I want to go to the right, I go this way. And down this way, and so on. So now it's recognizing my face. This is my face. So now it's following my face because I draw a circle around it. So I come this way, I go this way, it's following my face. I go this way, it's following my face. Wherever I go, it's following my face. Now let me show you the actual gimbal as it's moving. Watch that. It's following my face as I'm moving around. Yeah, just following it back and forth. It's pretty cool. Okay, so that's that. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the camera as well. There. So now this is 1x zoom. You press this and you go up. That's 1.6x zoom. 2.1x zoom. You go down and you were back to 1x zoom. Okay, the image quality, let me zoom back into that. You don't necessarily have to look at the camera. I'll leave the camera here. You don't necessarily have to look at it. You need to look at the screen of this iPhone. So I'm going to zoom in so you could see very well about all the functionalities, because I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to maximum zoom this. There you go. Okay, so as you can see, we have all these controls. This right here, when you click this, you will center your gimbal. If you see there's a grayed out little dot, that grayed out dot is your, like, same as your joystick. You want to go up, you go up like this. You want to go down, you push the dot down like this and like that, and to the left and down like that, just like a like you do on a Mavic Pro remote. Now, to change the quality of your video, this is your setting right there. You have 1080p, you have 2.7K, and you have 4K. Underneath that is your frame rate. Currently it's running in battery saver mode. My current battery status is that. That's my battery status. This is my SD card capacity as far as how many hours and minutes left on it. I have 4 hours and 43 minutes left on it to record. Okay, so 4 hours and 43 minutes at this rate. At this rate, if I were to choose 4K, watch how the SD card dropped 2 hours and 49 minutes because it takes more memory. If you change, now see, right now I'm at 1080p at 60 frames. I don't want it 60 frames. Who needs 60 frames? That's for slow motion. I'm gonna go 30 frames. Look at my time, 9 hours and 26 minutes because I chose 30 frames. If I go 4K at 30 frames, then that's what I get, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Now here's a good thing. Here's a good thing. When you're using it, let me close this. When you're using it with a smartphone, the facial tracking works even at 4K, when normally it doesn't work. Watch this. Let me do this. Okay. See the facial tracking? As I'm moving around, the facial tracking works. Why does it work? Because we are using the smartphone. So basically the engine of the smartphone, the processor, is helping that. All that is doing is you know, transmitting wirelessly to this, and it's helping it so the entire pressure is not on the processor inside the thing. The processor inside the camera. When you're running the camera standalone using its own LCD, it has to run the LCD. It has more load and more work. Then the 4K doesn't work with facial tracking. But when you're using your smartphone, it sure does work with facial tracking. So let's go back and switch back to our normal 1080p at 30 frames per second. Okay. Now, this one you already know what it is. These are the glamorous effect. Now, if you're doing a makeup video, then you could use these things. You know, slim. You could do smoothing, lighten, enlarge, brighten, rosy. Excuse me, and all that. So it's currently off. If I were to click the glamorous effect, let's see, on. If I go to auto, so now it gave me basically like made my image glamorous. It's great if you want to do a like a tutorial, girls do tutorial of makeup and whatnot. So see, right now if I go to slim, let's see what the slim does. Does it make me look skinny? It sure did. Made me look skinny. Let me go to fat and make me look chubby. Well, I don't see much of a difference. I'm the same old ugly guy. But that's how that works. Okay. All right. So let's see about this puppy right there. This one. So this is, and the professional mode is off. So the professional mode is off. Let me turn on, let me clean the screen. God, the screen is dirty. Okay. If I were to turn on the professional mode, I'll get a lot more functions, which I normally don't have. What do I have additional function in professional mode? You have focus mode, automatic, all-time automatic focus. You have AFS and AF center, okay. And then you have anti-flicker, automatic, 50 or 60 hertz. I already spoke about this, what that means and all that in my previous videos. It's the flicker from the incandescent lights from the line voltage alternating current frequency. White balance is auto, but you could change it to customization and choose your degrees. You see here you could choose different numbers, but when you're on the phone you have preset numbers that you can choose from, like step. This is more fluid movement, but when you are actually using the DJI DJI Pocket 2 independently, then you don't have multiple options. It's like sets, like jumping between numbers. So I'm gonna choose auto. I don't need to change the white balance. Okay, the color is normal. You could change the color if you wanted to. The channel is stereo. This is the audio channel. You could change it to mono. Sometimes mono is better for your voice recording. Volume amplification level, is it auto? You could low, moderate, high. Again, this is for microphone volume. I would go high if you're in a very quiet environment, and I would go like low if you're in a very loud wedding type of thing. Gosh, I'm yawning like crazy. Okay, so wind noise reduction is off. You could turn it on. I don't recommend that, because sometimes when you turn on the wind noise reduction, it also shuts off some important, I should say not important, yes, it's important, critical scenery sounds. Like when I was recording videos of like wildlife, and I wasn't impressed with the wind filter. Overexposure alert, that's a no-brainer. You know what that means. And you know what histogram is, the light meter and whatnot, shows you little graphs. Okay, so that's the pro mode. If you don't want the pro mode, and if you turn this off, all those settings that we just went through are automatic. You don't have to do anything. So basically the camera takes over those settings. Okay, all right, so that was the video. And the camera, same thing. You have different types of settings: calibration, gimbal AZ control. You could do that. And what's this? Let's see. Wi-Fi settings, SD card capacity. You could format it. Wireless mic is connected or not. It's not connected right now because it's off. If I were to connect the wireless mic, I showed it to you. It's something like this, which you can connect. I don't need it right now, so I'm not going to connect it. Okay, so that's that. We took care of that, and we will close this. Let's see, how do you close this? General. Okay, you close it by tapping outside the thing. Yeah, normally there should be like a close button, like scroll down. Let me see. Scroll should work. Oh, I guess not. So you tap outside and that thing closes down. Okay. Now, what else do we have here? You see the play button? That's to play back your recorded scenes. Now, I don't have any recorded scenes. Oh, I do. There's one recorded scene right there. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Okay. So if I want to, why this focus is acting up? So if I want to play that puppy, then I could play. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello. This was the one that I did from a previous video. So this record, I didn't even know that recording was there. Anyways, again, my head is outside the frame. What do? I go here, I move up, and then I circle my head. And now I have facial following, as I expected. Okay. So right here we have slow motion, we have photo, we have, see right here, these are different settings that you can choose, just like the ones in your iPhone. Currently it's in video, but you could choose slow motion, you could choose photo, you could choose panoramic, you could choose live stream to go on like YouTube live or something. I don't want to go live stream. It almost took me to live stream. This is in photo mode. When you go to photo mode, it's 4:3. It's not 16:9. Let me see why this is not 16:9. Hold on a second. I have to have the option. Oh, there you go. So 16:9 is what I want, my friend. There you go. I don't like 4:3. So that's my photo mode. Go back to video mode, and there you go. See, this is better than an iPhone, because an iPhone actually the photo in this iPhone at least, I'm not going to talk about all the newer iPhones. In this iPhone, the photo is only 4:3. It doesn't give you the 16:9 photo. So what I do is, if I want a photo to shoot a photo that's 16:9, I'm going to go to video and take a screen capture. Okay, so basically we covered everything. I don't think we forgot about anything. That's my battery level. That's my Wi-Fi settings right there. That's the home button that takes you back to the DJI app home. To go back to the camera, this is your camera, the little camera icon. Watch that again. This little camera icon takes you back to the camera. Otherwise, you're in home. Now, the most important thing of all, which I should have said in the beginning, I don't know why I forgot to say that, is this is the record. So if you want to record, now it's recording. This is your microphone level. As I'm speaking, it tells me how much audio recording is captured, basically. Remember that the voice or the audio is captured in stereo. Currently the setting is stereo, but you could change that to mono. So I'm gonna stop this for now, and let's say if I wanted to play that, I go here and there it is. I could play it from there. I don't want to do that right now. I'm gonna lose focus if I do that. I should have set the camera turned off autofocus, but anyways, you live and learn. Okay, so again, if you want to center the gimbal, you press this. Gimbal goes centered. Because I have facial recognition, it's centered in my face. But normally, if you don't have that facial recognition activated, it centers it physically where it's supposed to be centered. And yeah, so that's it. I covered everything. Oh, let's see what this is. This guy. Oh, okay, so this guy is mirror image, mirror. So see, when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, your right hand appears on the right, your left hand appears on the left. That is not how people in front of you sees you, or the actual TV camera would see you. It should be the inverse. Your right hand, as you lift, should appear on the other side, on the real camera, and that's what this is doing. Okay, the mirror image is an inverse of the reflection of the actual image. The camera image is the actual camera image. So, did I cover everything? I guess I did. I covered everything, all the settings, and so on. So yeah, that's what it is. And let me go back to the actual camera. Oh my God, day and night difference. All right, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be making more videos about different things. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.